Hello everybody, I'm Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of High 5 Journeyman. The Journeyman where we are in the top 5 leagues in Europe, or the world, and as well as the world, and aiming for glory. Now, since last time we've actually played all throughout the January transfer window, and got up to the 12th of February. We've got a game against Montpellier, who are in 11th, and Lille, who are in 3rd. But before we go into the games, the transfers, and all the happenings that has happened at the club, why don't you like this video? There, I've said it. Like the video. And if you're one of those new people, or you are a returning viewer who's not already, why don't you subscribe? It does help the channel out immensely. And yeah, it makes me a very happy Matthew. But yes, since last time, which was quite disappointing results against Metz and Nice. Well, the Metz game was disappointing considering they were in second bottom and we lost 2-1 against them away from home. Nice probably would have took it, but yeah. We then played Cedrem, or Sadrem, I think that's how you pronounce it. We after drew 1-1 there. It was actually us getting the late goal, which was good. Lebo Mathiba getting goal. We also played Montpellier in the Coupe de France 9th round. We actually beat them 3-2. Mostly thanks to a Diallo penalty. We then played Angers in the 10th round of the Coupe de France and actually won on penalties, so that was good. Manu Amigo getting a good goal that makes it, and then we get win on the penalties. I said we've won on penalties like 3 times. I'm terrible with my commentary today. We then played Lyon. We actually beat that 1-0. Beat them 1-0 in the Ligue 1. Then went to Brest away from home and actually lost 2-1, which is disappointing considering they were kind of lower half and we were aiming for continental playoffs, which we're still doing, by the way. We then played Lorient. We actually drew this 2-2. Once again conceding 2 late goals. If you look at the Brest game, everything was dealt on early. We then played Dijon, or Dion, I think it's Dijon, in the 11th round of the Coupe de France. We actually beat them 3-2. Kind of lucky to have won it, to be honest. One played Nantes, or Nantes, in the Ligue 1, and we actually beat them 3-2, getting mostly winning thanks to a penalty from Diallo. And last game, which was the quarter-final of the Coupe de France, we won again on penalties against Marseille, but you could say we deserved to have won it in the main game. It was only because of Malinovsky, 92nd minute equaliser, that it actually went to penalties in the first place. But yeah, we got the game against Montpellier, who are in 11th, and Lille in 3rd today. And we also have a load of transfers that have happened because we were quite busy in the winter window. So first off, on the outs, we did eventually sell Guzino Nyamzi to Sampdoria, in fact, who are in Serie B. We sold him for 3.4 million. It was all up front. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a percentage of next sale or whatever, unfortunately, because I wanted the money more. But we had signed him for 1 million in real life a couple of years ago, and he played 13 times. He'd done good, but he wanted more money than we could afford, or more money than we were willing to pay him in a contract, when there could be better players for cheaper or the same amount. So yeah, we cashed in, and he was gone to Sampdoria. And another player that's gone is Medri Chihiri. He was hardly playing for us. Well, he was playing a bit, but all off the bench. His average rating was god awful. He's gone to Girona, Is actually joining permanently on a £500,000 fee, which is a very good deal, I believe. But the signings, the first one was Frank Ondoa. This was director of football, a right winger who has good potential, originally from somewhere in Cameroon. Canon Yaounde. We then spent £750,000 on Adama Sumaro, a 30-year-old French player who was at Bologna. He'd actually only played one time the entire season at that time, and I noticed it was on the transfer list for £750,000, and I was like, I'll go for him, because it'll be the replacement for Nyamzi, and yeah, £750,000 when we sold Nyamzi for 3.4 million. I think that's a good deal. And then we can possibly sell him for more, considering he's played 2 games and actually got 6.4. We might be selling him. I don't know. He has to get better, definitely. Very much better, I expect from him. Then we signed Javier Diaz, another youngster. This was direct football, coming in on £18,000 for Pina Balameso, a Spanish team who are, I think, in the 4th or 5th tier, no, 5th or 6th tier of Spain. He's joined us on cheap. Then this was my signing, Sam Mzuva. I noticed that we weren't scoring many goals on striker, so I looked for people that we had scouted and who had quite a high goal range, and this guy came up, Mzuva, who was at Al Qadsiya in Saudi League, the 2nd division of Saudi Arabia. As you can see, we've got Saudi Arabia loaded because that's how the FM Inside did it, where it had a load of leagues added, like Saudi Arabia and other places, plus all the updates. So yeah, Saudi Arabia is loaded in this game if I wanted to play there. But yeah, he was in the 1st division of Saudi Arabia. I noticed he scored 20 goals in 20 games, and I thought at £500,000 minimum cost, it's already got to 525,000, but rise to 600,000. I thought that is a good offer, so I went in for him. He's now worth a bit more than that, and hopefully we can sell him on for a bit more, but currently we don't need to, because he's scored 3 goals in 2 games. We also signed Romine Kwame from Troy in the 2nd tier. I don't know why direct football went in for him, but I've decided, you know what, we needed depth. I shall allow it. And yeah, he has joined on a squad player role. We have an optional future fee of 1.4 million. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. And then we also signed Dimitri Bertard as a goalkeeper, and an emergency signing because Matt Sells got himself injured with a hip injury. He's going to be out for 3 to 6 more weeks, and so we really needed the goalkeeper. I know he's a good player in real life, but at his age, I didn't want him to be the main backup. So yeah, we've gone in for a loanee. That loanee was Bertald. He's originally from Montpellier. Hopefully he'll do good. He's done decently for us so far. We actually have an optional future for 650,000 and how he's playing. I don't know whether to activate that thing and actually signing. But the last player to come in on the winter window in January is Yilan Okuro. We signed him from Monaco's 2nd team, direct football. He's already got himself injured, unfortunately, but he actually had 5-star potential ability, so I let the direct football do it, and then I gave him a wage. But yeah, he's signed for 135,000. and it's no add-ons or anything. So hopefully he can get good and play for us in a couple of years' time. And with all those signings and games, we are currently 8th place, 3 points off continental football, quite far away from being anywhere in near the relegation zone where we were meant to be avoiding a relegation battle. We actually got Rennes in the semi-final of the Coupe de France. I don't think I'll be showing that game on camera. If we show Coupe de France game, it'll be the final, which will be around about here. But yeah, we've got 2 games now against Montpellier and Lille, so let's get into the games. I will say I want you to carry on from your performance last time. Bit of encouragement from big players. As we've got a highlight here, Perchik with the shot and it goes into the net. Unfortunately, it looks like we've got Vesuvius got injured. Something we've got to be careful about, but he did assist that goal. What does it say? Hampered by injury. I'm gonna have to take him off. Probably Diallo. And then we'll put Pyatt on the right hand side. It is half time, 1-0 up. I think we'll say we were doing quite well, but we can do better. And so the second half gets away, and it looks like it's going to be first highlight straight away. As we lose it with Hulu, now it's that El Tamari. Passes it to Hardini, and then Maradini scores, but it looks like it was offside. I hope it was offside. Yeah. Steffi Maradini did actually look quite offside. Yeah, quite far offside. As we've got higher than 59. I was about to make substitutes. We'll let this play out though. I was going to take off Kwame because of him being on the booking, so he doesn't get sent off here as Maradini. That wasn't offside. Bertrand, well, what were you doing, to be fair? First, it was a mix-up by Silla as well for not tracking the run. But yeah, we'll make our sub. Kwame can come off. We'll put Sabolo on. Silla's also looking aggressive. I do not want that. So Samara will come on. Then I'll make another sub in. Amiga King. No, actually, no. Sassoki's not been the best, so Perrin will come on for him. That'll be all the subs so far. As highlight, Pike crosses it in, headed away. We do win it with Perchik, and it's out with Groudon. Gilbert. Groudon. What can he do? Passes it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who's at fault for our goal that we conceded. Playing some lovely stuff, and normally with these lovely stuff passes we do score. Doesn't look that way, and I probably jinxed it, and now we're going to concede. Thankfully Savol hasn't got a bucket so he can tackle, but he doesn't. Oh, yeah, that was bad goalkeeping and bad defending. Altamari crosses it in. Groudon doesn't even try and head it. Bertrand should really have saved that. It was hard to hit with any. It wasn't hit with any sort of venom, so he should have saved that. I'm going to take off the yellow now for Dumbia. When you do equaliser, basically, I'm going to say demand more. As Montpellier have a highlight, and thankfully Bertrand does save this one. I will berate. Hopefully, if we go positive, we'll score. I should have gone positive a lot earlier, but I kind of forgot. And to be honest, I'm going to thrash my arms. I'm saying I'm embarrassed. Because, yeah, it wasn't embarrassing, but yeah, we weren't good enough. Hopefully it's not where we lose every game we play on camera and then we win every game off camera. But yeah, I'll skip now to the Lille game. See you in a bit. Not much has changed throughout the last game. But yeah, Lille are currently third and in the Champions League place. I don't think we might actually get continental footballs. Is that going to be given as a penalty? I hope not. Would have been harsh. But it's awarded anyway, because VAR hates me. Oh my god. Yeah, I thought Bertrand was a really good goalkeeper, yet I think he's shown why he wasn't being played at Montpellier. Yeah, we got Silla on the ball. Passes it all the way back to Bertrand. Silla. To Amiga. To Mazuva. Passes it to Amiga and crosses it in. It's headed in by Diallo and it's a good goal. Please don't be offside. It didn't look it. I might be biased for Strasbourg, but it didn't look offside. No way, it was not offside. Highlight 45th minute, can we score from it? Headed by Amiga and very nearly went in, but it was just wide of the post as it is half time. I will say I'm proud of everyone's efforts because I am. We've done good to come back. Now the aim is to get the winner or the draw. I don't mind really, I just want a point. As I think Mazuva's not had a good game. Dally's looking ill-disciplined on a booking. So that basically signals that Pyatt's going to come in. Bastion's not been the best, so I think Sabah will come on. He's also on a booking. I think we'll keep Mazuva on just for a little bit because I know he's quality. As Lille got a highlight in a very dangerous position from the free kick. Oh, deflected and in. That is not Ismaili's goal. That is not his goal, that is an own goal. That was too much of a deflection for it to... It was going on target, but Bertrand was going to save it anyway. So unlucky. Got a highlight, 63rd minute. I was just quiet for like 10 seconds of this highlight from the start. Just because I was so annoyed with that goal. They're just passing it around now like idiots. Not like idiots, but I'm angry, so... Oh, I very nearly swore then if that had gone out, I would have swore. First time on this channel as well. As we need to make a sub. The player's in danger of losing his discipline, so Samara can come on. I also take on ground on because he's also not having a good game. Dumbia will come on for some Mazuva who, yeah, did have a game today. As 70th minute, can we get a highlight? We've used all our subs, so this team has to get us the draw. As Dumbia's pass is poor. He needed a bit more weight on it and Amiga was through. As now we've got to defend that and I don't trust us to not concede here. For a whole load of scores. And it's with Dumbia, better pass this time and he does do it to Pyatt. Perchik sees Amiga and does a wonderful pass and he's at a penalty. Looked like an FM foul, that looked like a foul, but that wouldn't be a foul. Or it wouldn't be a foul and it would be a foul, something like that. On the very edges of being a penalty out, but yeah, have it anyway, and someone scores. Good job I brought him on then, eh? It does take us to 2-2. Igor Silva's having a poor game, so is Bertrand. Everyone really is having a poor game fall from the people who have scored. As we've got a highlight. Us of all things, but what's that head? What was that throwing at? I do not know. Ground on. I've got to be careful here. gives us a circle to Dumbia. All out wing to Igor Silva, and shot from either Amigo or Dumbia's into the hands of Chevalier. And hopefully we can hold on for the draw or get a winner in 5 minutes added on. I do not know if we'll have another highlight. We do not have another highlight, and that is a very satisfying result, which I say to the players. Sure, it means I've had now 5 games in 3 episodes where we've not won on camera. We've not won on camera the entire. We've not won on camera the entire time this series has been going, which is probably not good for reviewing. But I can't help what games I'm showing. I'm trying to show one quite easy game that we can easily win, and one game that's going to challenge us. So, of course, we used the first game of the season, which was PSG, and then we used Metz, which was the easy game, which we lost. Nice, which was the hard game, which we drew. And it's the same here. Montpellier, the easy game, which we lost. Lille, the hard game, which we drew. Oh, God. Hopefully we're better next time. Next games will probably be the end of the season. I know the season's gone quick, but I want to get as many seasons in as possible and try out a new style of how I'm recording. How I am recording, by the way, if people want to know, is that I'm suing the games. So, say the Montpellier game, originally, I played originally, but then I thought, I want to try and make 5 videos a week, or at least 7 videos every 2 weeks, if you know what I mean. And I can't be playing the games all throughout the day to get to the next game. So I've kind of took into question why I'm suing some and playing some. So I think Stade Rennais game we actually played. But a game like Lille and the original game against Lille, we actually simmed. So yeah, I don't know whether that's given us better results than we would have. I don't know. But it's the only way I think I can go from now on is to get videos out on a more consistent and daily basis almost. But yeah, if you somehow enjoyed this episode, which is a poor run of games again on camera, you can like the video. Comment. Let's see what can comment. Comment. I love Tou Louse, but not to lose as in T-O-L-O-S-E, but to lose as in T-O-U-L-O-U-S-E. So it's not you, but it's like T-O-U space L-O-U-S-E. And that way I know you've watched the video and you've been very into the video. Because that's a long ask to someone to comment that. Especially if you're a rival fan of Toulouse. But yeah, I've been Matthew, listening to SamuraiHex. Liking the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for mobile notifications, check out all my descriptions in the description box below, check out all the iron cards and all that stuff, and yeah, why don't you watch another video after you watch this? Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.